We all visit grocery stores on a regular basis. It's where we get all the fruits of our farmers' hard work. Of course, we're all familiar with the big names like Walmart, Target, Albertsons, Piggly Wiggly, Brookshire's. However, there is at least a store near you that has a more local fare.
As TWILA's Karl Wiggers shows us, one of those local stores has expanded from Melville, bringing some small-town charm to Mid-City in Baton Rouge.
Looking for a birthday card or rubber boots? What about some fishing hooks and a new oil filter for your lawnmower? You can find all of these things at Cannatella's in Melville. This grocery store opened its doors in 1923, but according to Grant Cannatella, that is not where this story begins.
Before 1923, there was from what we're told, there was a small little grocery store out in the country, a little further north here where he was farming. So in 1923, came into town and purchased some property where the store exists now.
Now in the fourth generation of family ownership, this store is run by Brian and Grant Cannatella. Grant says that it's taken perseverance to stay in business for this long.
And I'm sure they struggled, obviously, during the Great Flood of 27, the Depression years. And again, we find ourselves struggling a little also in our little community here.
One of the ways they've been able to stay open is with this kitchen. This is where Grant perfected his version of the muffaletta. That sandwich or other items like this lasagna or this Italian sausage are how this family plans to continue past the century mark in Baton Rouge.
One thing that we just recently done was opened a small location, a specialty store in Baton Rouge.
And we're still a small town business. I don't even think of Mid-City as the city. It seems like such a small community right here in the middle of the city. It's got a small neighborhood feel.
Grant's wife, Pam, manages the day-to-day at the new location in Mid-City Baton Rouge. She says the prepared food has really been a hit with locals in the neighborhood.
Lasagnas, eggplant parm, meatballs, and sauce or gravy, as we like to call it. So they're already prepared, and you just grab them, take them home, and heat them up at your convenience. So that's a really popular item here.
More than the items in the store, the family loves to share their story that begins in Italy, takes root on a St. Landry Parish farm, and continues today in Baton Rouge.
Cannatella says they're also planning to add a couple of new sandwiches very soon. One that I'm excited about is the Porchetta Pete, which is named for Grant's father, Pete. If you'd like to plan your own visit to Cannatella's, head over to our website at twilatv.org. And you guys, while I was there, I had to try the goods. I had to. The muffaletta is what they were talking about, and oh my goodness. They sell the olive spread, and I can see why. It was insane. It was so good. You've got to go try one.
But you didn't just get that. You got something else to take home, didn't you?
I may have tapped into the old grocery budget just a little bit. I got some pork. They fillet a pork open and put cream cheese and jalapenos inside, and they put them back and wrap them up. That's going on the Traeger tonight, I'm pretty sure. And then I went to Melville, and I also had to leave. I left with some sausage, the mild and the hot sausage, and the meatballs in red gravy. They call it gravy, but it's meatball and some. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat some of that. Everything looks so good.
Did you bring us back anything?
No, I didn't bring you anything. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to ask me that.
No, you didn't know. You knew that was coming.
I thought that was a line just for Neil, but no, I didn't bring you anything. I'm sorry.
Gimme.
Well, thank you very much, Karl Wiggers.